technology empowers people, and I think that's such an important point. Everything we do, there is a good reason for it. It's to try and solve a problem, to make someone's life somewhere better. And when we start intersecting that with positive psychology, we start to look at the subject of not just looking at what's wrong, which is fixing the problem, traditional psychology, but actually how do we make people happier? How do we make life better for people? What's wrong to what's wrong? This gentleman here, I discovered through my journey, Martin Seligman. Many people have referred to him as the father of positive psychology. And if you get a chance to read any of his works, if you're at all interested, please do. I think it's well worth your time. Now, amongst his various theories, his academic work, one of the things that he has proposed is what is the key to happiness? How can we actually describe human happiness in a way that is sustainable in the long term, not just fleeting in the short term? And he's come up with this great model, which is PERMA, is the acronym. We all love an acronym, we work in tech. And I just think this is such a great feeling that we capture at conferences like this. The positive emotions that surround me, the engagement of everyone with what they're doing, the positive relationships, the new ones that are built here, the meaning everyone finds in what they do. Everyone is so passionate here at these conferences about what they do, and I think that's so amazing. And the accomplishment that you get when you build something, when you solve a problem, when you make something better. This is traditionally what humans do, hedonic adaptation. It's the whole process where we go, I'm really happy because I bought the latest iPhone or whatever piece of tech it is. And then 2 weeks later, it's like, oh, it's normal now. That happiness is worn off. So this is the whole idea. And technology, everybody in this room knows how challenging technology can be in the field. I've worked in companies where there's a strong blame culture, constant cycle of break fix, and the classic, it works in dev. And it's always network's fault as well. And I discovered this on my journey through positive psychology, the positivity ratio, the Lasada ratio, named after the person who discovered it. And it actually, he proved that companies that have a ratio of less than 3 to 1 positive to negative interactions in the boardroom are likely, statistically likely to go bankrupt. If you're in a marriage, the ratio becomes 5 to 1, or you're headed for divorce. And this is actually statistically provable. It's quite incredible. Obviously, there's a red end of the scale. You can be too positive, you can be naive to things going wrong. Now, I originally wrote this presentation for Ansible. I am a bit of an Ansible geek, and so there's strong references to that in here. But I think, having been at this conference for the first time this year and since yesterday, this could be applied to so much. There's so much around all the tools, all the products that are here around engagement and flow, about getting something to do your main task so you can do the interesting stuff that you're passionate about building those relationships with peers, colleagues, making new contacts, making new friends, and about contribution. Is one of the things I love about the open source community, is there is so much spirit of contribution about building something bigger, building something better. And I just really, really feel strongly about all of this. This has been such an important part of my journey. It's added meaning to the world of technology and IT. I know personally I can say that. But I think that that's what everybody in here does. Everybody's solving real world problems. Everybody's getting to be creative. Coding is a creative activity as far as I'm concerned. And ultimately, it brings you to this point of accomplishment. It's like, how many people here have got their names against pull requests, bug reports, entire software packages? It's like there's a real sense of accomplishment that comes from working in the open source realm. Now, a few numbers, this will be 5, 15 seconds, but if anybody wants to look up, support for positive psychology, Harvard Business Review, Gallup, a lot of people have proved that actually in the workplace this is incredibly powerful. It does generate positive results. And I just want to wrap up by thanking you for this conference, for being here, and let's continue making a difference.